Everybody, just having a quick chat about this. And online, and I was just saying to Am if she wanted to, well, I might do it a bit later, but not this moment. But I'll do this quick little clip. Online, it says that it's UV protected, everybody, when we got this, because I want to spray some rocks outside that'll be above the water. Well, the whole lot, really, but as the water goes down, so they're shiny, right? And not just be dull after I glue them in. And I want UV protected, as I don't want to use the epoxy, because it only lasts as a season, if you're lucky, before it starts going funny with the sun and water. So this should last 5 to 10 years, or a lot better, shouldn't it? Because it's the product to be using outside. But when we read the back here, it says that there's no UV protection. It doesn't mention about the UV. As Emma said, I haven't had a quick look myself, so I'm going off to the word of Emma as well. As I'm semi-illiterate and I don't want to sit here going, read it to you people. But Emma has checked it out and it doesn't mention anything about the UV. So how will we know that it is UV protected? I can find out by over time and go, well, that didn't go too well, and talk about that, which will take time. Or I could have a lab, if I was lucky enough to be a dude that has a lab and some friends to go check out this product and make sure it's UV protected, right? As 60 Minutes used to do a lot about programs and things to make sure things are on the right way, not the wrong way, because if you don't check things and people start to know and companies know that things don't get checked up as well and stuff like that and there's loopholes, they will sure use it. So we do need news places like 60 Minutes and stuff like that to talk about what's going on, like I talk about, to make sure things are happening right and things aren't going backwards, because they will get worse if you let things go. And so it's either it's a mistake on the internet, right, when it comes to UV and it's not UV, or they haven't put UV on here. Or it could also be, like I said, with people using loopholes and ways to gain money, right, is that you put UV on there. Chinese people love to do tricks like this with pictures and stuff like that. They put up a picture of this thing that's cool and you get something that's a cheap version, right? And then they just write in there, you might get something different. You will, right? It's a way to trick you to buy something. And then once you bought it, you go, oh, fuck it, kind of thing. And they want you to do that, right? And they could write UV to get sales, as everyone likes the UV stuff. You get it? So people would like to put on things on the internet to sell it, and once you bought it, you go, well, you don't take notice. They hope these things, because that's what most people do. And if most people do it, then it works out, doesn't it? Anyway, people, bye-bye. And I might show you another little fancier clip about what I was just talking about. When it comes to, I'll show you the internet, as it's not on here, so you have to take my word. But I'll do that later. And if it's not there later, well, that'll be a mystery, wouldn't it? But we know it is, because that's what we were doing between me and Emma, talking about when we made this order. And I know what we know, right? But we'll go check up things, and if it's all good, all things will be there to check up to make sure things were right. But I'll check it up later. It looks like you're bringing it up now. Well, there you go. We're going to get it now.
UV resistant, says yes. Bunnings Online.
Bunnings Online.
Right here.
And you want to go up to the product? Scroll it a bit. There you go. That's what we got. Oh, it wasn't the one back there. Yeah, it is that one. There you go. Anyway, or it could just be a simple worker's mistake. But you don't know until you check. And we should check to make sure that there isn't certain bad ones there. That's all I've got to say. And that's how we get things done right and to help and not to get in trouble. So we first talk about it, and then if we keep on saying it, that's when you want to talk about things and go, what's going on here? They're pushing things, aren't they? They're trying to trick. We don't want to have to keep finding these. We've talked about things like that. Have a good one. Bye-bye.